All right, well, welcome back. It's Tuesday, September 1st, so new week, a new month, and we're here at the hospital. Ethan, just a little update on him. He's kind of holding the course yesterday. He had his third MRI, so he had to have like a test in the morning and lay flat to make sure that, he could maintain all of his levels and all of his monitors and everything stayed in place for 2 hours. And he passed, so that's good. And so that meant that in the afternoon, he got to go for MRI number 3. And so this was the first post-stroke MRI. And they're kind of doctors are looking to just see how everything is in there. So I haven't gotten a detailed report. No one's gone over the imaging with me from the MRI, but the little bit that I've gotten is that there was no new damage, so that's good. So we'll take that. It means everything's kind of behaving in there. So I think they're using the detailed report to kind of get an indication about bringing him off of sedation. And then today, they're playing around with his brain drain. So he's got like a drain inside his brain. It kind of works like a tea kettle. So as pressure builds, and his body's not, naturally draining that fluid or that pressure, the brain drain, can artificially remove some of that liquid and pressure that he's not naturally taking care of. So up till today, that brain drain valve has just been open, so that just means as any pressure builds, it automatically, can come out. So today around lunchtime, they closed it, and we're just watching to see kind of a safe way to test it, because if his pressures build, they just open the valve again. So I think it was like 4.5 hours that he was able to sustain his levels, so that's good. This evening it's been a little bit higher. It's been a little less tolerant, and they've been opening it a little more frequently. But progress is progress, so we will take it. I think we're just kind of staying the course using, Ethan really is in the driver's seat of, his levels and everything, indicating the road to lessening meds for sedation. So it's just kind of a slow process, and that's where we are. So we're being patient and just kind of taking it as it is. So this week is a lot better than last week. So that's good. Being in the hospital, it's kind of like being a mom anywhere else. The days are long and the weeks fly by. So this morning, or the last 2 days, I've been listening to the book On Fire by John O'Leary, and I think Joey and I referenced it in the last video. But a lot of that book is really resonating with me. So when John, the author, was 9, he was playing with fire and blew up his house and lit himself on fire and basically burned 100% of his body, and was given no chance of survival. And his book is about how the boy who lived, right? How he did survive, and the people along the way that brought these inflection points of saving his life over and over again, and giving him hope and encouragement and reason to keep going. And he's writing this as an adult, reflecting back about when he was this 9-year-old boy in the hospital. So that really resonates with me, because here I'm looking at my little boy lying in a hospital bed, and sometimes it just seems pretty dire. But then also John, as this adult, that can look back and reflect. So one of the lines that I listened to today said, "We had it all. Life was perfect, and then life changed. It always does. When life changes in this way, we can beg and plead to go back to the way things were, feeling entitled to that reality, waiting for someone to wave the magic wand and put things back to normal, back to the way life was. Or we can step up, recognize that it is time to move forward from here, and embrace total accountability." So I think that's what I've been reflecting on, and maybe that's what Ethan is giving us time to process, being asleep, as Joy and I wrap our minds around this new reality, and what do we do and how do we move forward, and it's really scary. And so maybe this is Ethan's way of giving us time to process all of this, so that when he wakes up, we can help him process all of this. John O'Leary also talks about, you can live in fear or you can live in love, and what you focus on is going to multiply, and what you focus on is going to grow. And I think right now there is a lot of fear and a lot of things to be scared of, and it's really easy to focus on those things. So how do we focus on love, and how do we find love and opportunity in a tragedy is hard, but it really stretches you. So that's kind of where I've had lots of time to think today, and that's kind of a good thing. So that's kind of what I've been processing, and watching Ethan, and it feels good to be with him even though he's in this sleepy state, and we're just gonna stay the course. So not too much has developed, although that's a good thing, and we're moving forward and making progress in the right directions, even though it's really small steps and really slow. We'll take it. So thank you so much for all your prayers and your encouragement and your support that you're giving us, because we definitely need it. It's definitely hard, and you feel good, and then you feel kind of defeated, and then you feel good and you kind of feel defeated. So we appreciate your support and your love, and your support and love for us as parents, and for our family, and for our child. So thank you, and we'll be back soon with another update, and hopefully Ethan starts to wake up this week, so that would be really great. I think that's it. We're at the 7-minute mark, so I think that's long enough.